Okay. Hello there, everyone. I'm Seth of the Dead, and this is Beauty Bounce. Yes. No, shit. Alright. So, this game might seem familiar. It shouldn't be, because this is actually a sequel to a game that I previously played, visual novel really, called Beach Bounce, in which I played as a guy who is dealing with his grandmother's death and has to run a beach resort. When I saw the sequel came out, I was like, oh yes, I must give money to play. This is not a free game. I don't know if that means anything. But we're going to play through it all, because I had so much fun with last time. And it seems like there's some new characters. You can tell there's something a little off about this pink-haired one. Something. I see black-haired girl still there, red-haired girl still there, purple hair. This is new. She's new. That's new. Alright, let's start. Beach Bounce is a wonderful resort full of beautiful girls, and it's all yours. Yes, final conquer. It hasn't been an easy journey. You only inherited the resort after your grandmother passed away, after all. Play the first game, idiot! Still, along the way, you found love. Sort of. But considering your current workload, you've put dating on hold. Alright, if I ever get just a little recap. I made no attempt to make any pass on any girls. The game forced me to choose someone at the very end, which is actually really stupid, because at the end the game was like, hey, did you forget this is a dating game? And I was like, alright, I'll choose someone who actually I didn't see in the title screen. It was that white-haired girl that I gave an English accent. I don't remember what her name was. I don't care. You sit back in your chair, stare levelly at the stack of papers in front of you, trying to set them on fire with your mind. So why'd you attend this college? Want to blow shit up with my mind. Who would have thought that managing a holiday resort would involve so much paperwork? Oh, shut up. Dude, you broke down. I don't know how soon. Be like, I need a girlfriend. Just because of a bunch of paperwork. And now this is the beginning. Alright, on second thought. You shove the stack aside, but take 2 sheets off the top of it and grab a couple of envelopes. You hear the door crack up and look up, only to find Yuki. Yuki, that's her name. What was her voice again? She was really snobby. Hey, Tomo, doing okay? You shake your head and give her a sad smile, waving around the 2 envelopes in your hand. Nope, found the cyanide in the mailroom. Gonna actually take a sniff. You want a dose? What are those? Ray and Minako's last paychecks. Oh yeah, that's right. The blonde girl's not here either. I think his name is Minako. And Ray. Ray, that's the white-haired girl's name. They're leaving. Ray was the girl that I confessed to. Aw, I'm gonna miss them. I'm not. Maybe Minako. You know, because of her boobs. Well, hopefully Ray will come back when she's done traveling. Not sure about Minako. She still has to finish up university. Ah, she's a student. Where's Ray now? Well, this envelope's going to Spain. Does that answer your question? Bitch! You stand up and stretch, sliding the envelopes across the table towards her. Can you mail those for me, please? Sure thing, Tomo. By the way, don't you have an appointment with the bank today? Yeah, and he puts on a balaclava and pulls out an AK. Ugh, don't remind me. You sag back down onto your chair, groaning. Alright, so I've been... Alright. I'm already joking around too much. I need to try to take this game a little seriously. Can I just put it off and work on pageant prep instead? Beauty Bounce. Beauty pageant. This game has a beauty pageant? The The Beauty Bounce pageant is a yearly custom at the resort. It takes place in the off-season in order to draw in more customers. You can't think of a more delightful thing than to relax and watch your staff and guests take part in a beauty pageant. There's a lot of other things I could do, but stare at girls strut their stuff on stage would be nice. Tomo, we've handled this for years. We'll handle all of the work here while you go to that appointment. Who's we? We're running out of staff, you know. Yuki crosses her arms and frowns at you. What? Go to the bank. The last thing we want is to get in trouble because you'd rather gawk at girls all day. And I'll go find a suit. Yuki smiles warmly at the moment you cave in. You're so weak. Oh, man. Please, she walks towards the door with the envelopes in hand. Play nice, Tomo. Not as though you have much of a choice. You owe the bank a rather reasonable sum of money. Not that you'd ever tell Yuki quite how dire it would be if they suddenly decided they need a full repayment immediately. This is just... You shake your head and try to bury your frustration. Being kept waiting in a dull office is not how you wanted this day to go. You're snapped out of your muddling by the sound of a door opening and clack of heels on a wooden floor. Finally, I've got a... Your words are stolen from your mouth at the sight of her. That lamp. So curvy. Or her. Sorry, a what? Sorry, a what? You gulp. Resort to run. Considering it's our investment, we'd be happy to let you get back to it. Sadly, however, this will be a long process. I'm one of the bank's auditing agents. You can call me Hiromi. You open your mouth to speak, but she interrupts you. No need to introduce yourself. I'm already familiar with you, Mr. Tomoyo. She gives you a confident smile. As drool trickles down the corner of her mouth, you do your very best not to ogle her. It's very easy, dude. Just look at those humongous eyes she has on her head. She's an alien. She's not even blinking, dude. Just, Tomo is fine. Tomo, is it? Well, no need for this to be unpleasant. Coffee? Tea? Coffee, thanks. You watch her saunter around the little office confidently. She presses some buttons on the coffee machine and shoots herself with coffee, and gathers a small plate of cookies. She pulls out 2 styrofoam cups as she munches away on the cup. She hands you the plate first. You'd be determined to just grimace your way through the meeting, which you'd imagine was some stuffy old accountant. I was expecting some crippled, probably old, wrinkly lady, but I got some young, buxom female. Considering now you're eating a rather delicious cookie with a woman. Oh, I love it. Being able to eat a cookie with a woman. Things are starting to look up. I imagine that this is a rather unpleasant surprise for you. You give Hiromi a grin as she places a cup of coffee in front of you. You take a sip of the rich beverage. There's another cup I'd like to take a sip of. Actually, now that you're here, I'd say it's rather pleasant. Ha! Oh, shit. Nice. Nice one, Tomoyo. She smirks and shakes her head. Confident one, aren't you? Heh. First things first, as you know, we've invested a considerable sum in beach bounce. You've seen the grand total before, and in accounting for inflation, she's been rather modest. No less than a low-rate repayment plan that was contractually locked. Such a rate for a sum like that is unheard of. But that contract is up now. At last, yes. Goodness knows how such an agreement was made in the first place. Probably my freaking grandma. God, I don't even know what she did. She gives you a look up and down, then hums curiously before taking a sip from her cup. What's that supposed to mean? How could it have happened then? Well, perhaps... No, okay, I was gonna make that joke. Damn it! No way. I remember Well, perhaps in your younger days, your grandmother and the owner came to an agreement. Why were you there watching? How do you know about this? Is it on record? Did fellatio happen? You neatly spit out your drink. You nearly, oh, you neatly. You nearly spit out your drink. You clear your throat and look away. Thinking about sex. Oh my, Tomo. Do try to keep it together. I believe I'll lose my job if one of my clients chokes to death. I'll take that into consideration. You sigh and settle back down while shaking your head. Okay, so how do I re-enter the contract? Bow, chicka, bow. I'm laughing too. Hiromi blinks before bursting into laughter. Oh my, you were serious, weren't you? She adjusts herself and straightens up her clothes before taking a moment to sip her drink again. You do realize that that rate is highway robbery, yes? It wasn't an issue in the past. Yeah. At the current rate, it'll take 20 years to repay the loan. Can you imagine the kind of risk we'd be taking if we agreed to that? Boy, this is a really riveting game. But you know what? You know what? I shouldn't be complaining because this is what I want. Also, why is that? What's up with that shadow? Why is it? What is that? What is that shadow for? Is the light source somewhere? That looks so weird. It's gonna bother me the entire time I'm here. But this is good. This is what I wanted to do in the first game. This is just taking care of the beach resort. I mean, this is fine. I just get to stare at her, though. Beach Boats has faithfully made each repayment on this loan since construction, but regardless of that fact, it's a huge red blot on our records. No, Tomo, there is very little chance that you will be able to maintain that repayment rate. And that would only ever happen if an auditor cleared it. You blink in surprise while trying to run the numbers through your head. Suddenly, smoke comes out of your ears. You being the auditor in question, right? She shrugs, though the smile on her face is a little smug. I know. How awful. I'll have to stay at the resort for a few days, just to audit the paper trails and make sure that everything is in order. Well, wait. And also check on how strong and experienced you provide during your off-season, which I imagine starts soon. But please don't. And if I remember correctly, you have a special event coming up soon. We've checked your payroll status too. I take it that you've got new hires pending. Oh, of course, but why, I'm sure this would be an absolute delight. All right, buddy. Draw the line. Time to be assertive, dude. I know you've been... You can't let this woman... Damn it. Yeah, draw the line. You slam your hands on the table in front of you. Would you give me a moment to speak? Hiromi's cut off by the noise and her eyes narrow. With no choice left, you forge on. You're right, by all accounts. Which is exactly why I can have some bank employee looking over my shoulder while I work. Hiromi lets out a small sigh and folds her arms. Then I'll just have to file a report stating your refusal of cooperation and requesting a reevaluation of your loan. Or better yet, a request to recall the remaining balance. Recall the remaining balance? Hiromi frowns, waving her hands. Or we can try this again. I very much need to run this audit, and you very much need me to if you want this You very much need me to if... Wait, okay. I very much need to run this audit. You very much need me to... Invisible comma. If you want this negotiation to go well. You feel as though the floor is falling out from under you. Fine. Hands tied. You know the deal. Hiromi watches you with a stern look before snapping up another styrofoam cup and munching on it. We don't have to struggle to get along, Tomo. Oh, but I'm gonna struggle. Besides, I imagine you'd rather that the staff didn't think anything of me. What's that supposed to mean? I'll come as a guest. I'll work in the evenings, and you can still try to get your work done in the meantime. There's no better option for me, is there? She takes a final sip from her drink, finishing it. I very much doubt it. We'll see you in a couple of days. I will be telling Yuki, though. I'd rather not bear the burden alone. Me? A burden? Why, I'm insulted. She gives you a fake pout and a hand on her chest. You have to look away, wincing. That's right, I have incredible weaponry at my disposal. You best not forget that. Is it your silos of... Is it those missile silos you call boobs? Despite yourself, in the situation, you let out a quiet snort. That was quiet, right? I don't think I will. Okay, You cast your eyes about helplessly, trying to get yourself off the defensive. Should be headed off. Plenty of work to do, no? She smiles and waves toward the door. Don't hang around just to keep an old woman company. Take care. With your brain failing to muster up a proper response, you nod and climb off the chair before walking away. What? You duck away from a stomping Yuki as you watch her frustration grow. I'd rather not show you the books to prove it, please. Trust me when I say there's no other way. I tried. She got mad at me. She kept eating a styrofoam cup. It was horrible. How can they go and pull this on us out of the blue, though? Turns out Graham was quite favored. Contract needs renewing, and they don't have to renew it under the same terms. Now that you mention it, she'd always seem to get along pretty well with the manager whenever he came by. Please don't. Don't follow that thought any further down the rabbit hole. Yuki blinks confused before her mouth opens slightly. Oh, you mean those two? Shut up! She giggles and sits down. You're glad that she has at least calmed down. Plus, it's not all that bad. While I was writing the checks earlier, I noticed that there were some unfilled positions. Not just the ones I left by Ray and Minako, mind you. Yup, take a look at this. You rummage through the familiar stack of papers and pull out a contract. Wait, are you offering me a promotion? Of course. You kind of earned it, you know. Plus I need someone I can trust up at the higher levels of this company. Hell, you might even just own it. You wave another piece of paper around. Oh god, I'm caught in my chair. First world problems. Alright, there we go. And Aiko will get the position of staff manager. Oh yeah, Aiko, she's the red-haired girl. Huh, that's a really good move, actually. So... Oh, right, yes, I'd love to accept the offer. Good. Welcome aboard again, Yuki. You give her a smile. She surprises you by ducking in for a hug, finishing it with a peck on the cheek. Hopefully, Aiko accepts too. As if she'd ever let you down, Tomo. True, besides, I need her help for the Phase 3 of the staff plan. Phase 3? Persuading your sister to work here full-time, of course. Oh, yeah! She's got her weird... Okay, she's got her, like, pansexual, purple-haired, pigtailed nightclub and stripper named Sakura. I remember her. Yuki scoffs and waves her hand at the thought. I don't know why I said that in her voice. Neither myself nor your grandma could get her to do more than hang around part-time. You tap your fingers together and grin smugly. But did you have Aiko's help? I hear they're together. I hear they're an item. You really think she'll make that much of a difference? Have faith in me. Have faith in me. And after that, it's Phase 4, which is to bring in a newbie. Anubis. Hopefully Aiko or Sakura know someone. And you assume I don't? Correct. Mostly because you never seem to leave this place. And you would have already gotten them in. You would have already gotten them in if you did. Yuki harumphs, though she doesn't argue. She signs the contract, seemingly rather pleased to be putting more paperwork into your to-do pile. With a roll of your eyes, you go out hunting for Aiko. Oh boy. Oh yeah, she's got a southern accent. Tomo! That's right. What in tarnation? Tomo, what brings you to my neck of your woods? You gave yourself a second to put a statement together before shrugging. Well, I have this thing here. I'm pretty sure it's yours. You hold up a piece of paper and the buxom woman accepts it.
Is this a sign-up sheet for the pageant?
What? No. What? No. You're gonna be in it though, right?
Duh. Duh. There's a bear shit in the woods.
She smiles like sunshine as she looks over the paper.
Oh snap! More money?
The general idea is that you also need to do more work for the extra money, too, but yes.
More work too.
Please? Aiko snickers and nods.
Got a pen?
You pat your jacket down and then present the tool to her with a flourish.
And there.
She hands back over the freshly signed contract and a bright grin on her face. Excellent. Now for your first duty, as Beach Bounce's staff manager. Her bright, cheery smile drops into her watery stare.
Uh-huh.
Get Sakura to stay with us full time.
Ha! Yeah, right. You're actually serious, aren't you?
We need her.
She's been asked before, you know. And you know what her answer was back then.
But she wasn't asked by you. Aiko throws her hands in the air in a feigned surrender.
I won't even argue. I'll at least give it a try.
Great. Right by the coffee shop, as you'd expect, it's Sakura. And not that goddamn nymph. I remember her. She was a terror. Oh yeah, that's right. She sounds like Mickey Mouse. Hang on. I gotta mentally prepare myself for this.
If it isn't my favorite people! Ha ha!
Everyone's your favorite people.
Yeah, but I love you two the most! Well, maybe since we're the ones asking.
Aiko approaches Sakura with her hips swaying, but Sakura just looks confused. You see, we need a new greeter. Nobody's better at that than you are. Oh yeah, Minako. That's right, she's gone. Sakura scoffs, waving her hand dismissively.
But I'm already plenty busy. You know that I'm booked up.
Yeah. You can like not go strip naked and just work here full time. You know that, right?
Or you could free some time. Or you could free some time and spend a few more hours with us instead.
You place yourself on the other side of Sakura, winking at Aiko and leaning in. Please, it doesn't have to be for long, just a couple of weeks.
Come on, Tomo. I'm not suited to hanging around here in one place at all day.
She's pulled into a hug by Aiko. It all but smothers her with chest, and she grumbles. Aiko gives you a wink and leans in down to whisper in your ear.
Please?
You stand back and observe as Sakura squirms and shivers. She never stood a chance. Alright. We're getting through this, step by step.
I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed. How'd she do it? Trade secret, Yuki. Tomo, no telling.
You squeezed her with her boobs. You almost killed her. We tortured her. Yuki stares at you. You shrug. Yeah. You heard Aiko. Trade secret. Now that it's a joke on the bus size. Heh heh. I'm not about to make her mad. I know she'd win in a fight. Yuki pouts, but eventually relents and takes a seat. That's right. Sit down, B-cup. Or whatever cup you are. I'm not looking.
Next phase, then?
Right. Aiko?
Keeping me busy, I see. Be glad. I've been promoted too, but it seems like all I'm doing now is the paperwork he doesn't want to touch. And you're doing a good job.
It's been half a day. I have a little faith. You're working on the pageant prep, right?
True. Who else is joining the pageant, anyway?
Well, it's not meant to be a massive event, is it? Probably not many other people.
There's you. There's you, of course, Aiko. And in the next day or so, we'll be having a preliminary round for guest entrance.
Boo!
But I need more competition. I bet there won't be many auditions.
Auditors. Auditions? Auditions. I think that's what that said. Well, Aiko, on the way here, you mentioned that you knew someone who was looking for a job, right?
Right. She's lovely and adorable. I met her out at the club when I was there with Sakura.
Oh, great. Can you actually just keep her there? With Sakura, dude.
She's sweet and innocent. Don't even try to claim otherwise.
She gives you a nonsense stare, and Yuki looks at you with confusion. You don't even want to know, alright? Don't even bother. Noted. Anyway, do you think she'd be willing to work here?
She's young, cute, broke, staying with family, and fresh out of school. She'd be crazy not to. What can I do to offer her?
I have the perfect idea, actually. I'll get the contract ready. I'd like to meet with her first, of course, although I'm sure you wouldn't recommend someone who wasn't good enough. Aiko flashes you a thumbs up and skips out of the room.
Oh, and let her know that she's in the pageant.
Really? Yep. I mean, we could always use more contestants. We have people to impress, you know. Yuki sighs in defeat.
That's if she accepts.
With Aiko asking, I'm sure it'll be fun.
That's a lot of blind faith.
I know, I've been saying that constantly. Have faith, have faith. Have faith, you harlots.
Any other plans you have hidden in the tank?
Please enter the pageant too. Just one, though.
I wouldn't call it a plan so much as hopeful thinking. And what would that be?
Please enter the pageant too, Yuki.
What?
Heat creeps up to her cheeks, on her face, and she stares you down. Come on, we could really use as many participants as we can get. Not to mention that I know you'd be great. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be the focus, right? She was supposed to be the one that you work for. You work towards to getting to like you in the first game. Minako was the easy mode.
I was going to be the announcer.
Leave that to Sakura.
Isn't she taking part?
Of course not. She said she wouldn't do it.
Okay, but still, I don't want to.
Why not?
It's embarrassing.
But you're really pretty and funny. You'll do great. I mean, but you're really pretty and funny. You'll do great. On top of that, the bigger the pageant, the better our odds. Yeah.
Odds of what?
Impressing Hiromi. That styrofoam eating. And the bank.
Hiromi's the auditor?
You nod. Yuki groans, throwing her arms up in the air and letting out a frustrated growl.
Fine, I'll do it. But I won't enjoy it.
She'll totally enjoy it. Because I know. I've attended a couple pageants myself. Put on a dress, some makeup. No one could tell the difference. Come on, Tomo. Staying in bed would be wonderful, but you've got too much work to do. You roll out of bed, then clean yourself up and get changed as quickly as you can. A knock at your door gives you just enough time to tug your clothes on. You finally open it to find Sakura. As is usual for her in the morning, she looks half dead. In her hand, she's holding an empty styrofoam cup. You assume it once had coffee in it.
So?
Yeah?
Darn.
Dang it, hang on.
Darn, I'm too late to...
She pauses, yawning widely.
Pounce on you while you're changing. Another time, I guess.
Yeah, okay. She gives you a grin and tosses the disposable cup into your bin while yawning and stretching again. Okay.
Much better. So what do I do? What do I actually do?
That's gonna be difficult to keep that voice up. As a greeter, you hang around, greet people, be nice, and point people in the right directions when they ask for them.
Are you sure it's something I'm suited to do?
Well, Minako was good at it, primarily with adults, though in your case, I think you got a niche.
Are you seriously implying that I don't appeal to adults?
She gives you a look that's half challenge and half smoldering lust. What? Point taken. I just meant that I think you will be great with the children. I think you'll do fine. Look at that stupid face. Shut up. Whoops. Keep going. I think you're doing fine. Just be you, you know?
I'm always me. Ha-ha. I'm always me. Ha-ha.
And you'll be fine. That's really hard to keep up, because sometimes I forget what Mickey Mouse sounds like. She smirks. You lead her out your room. Let's go get some work done. Oh, yeah!
Tomo, are you in here?
You look up from your never-diminishing pile of paperwork. Yep, what's up? Oh, hello. Now you're the butt girl on the title. I see. Aika reaches behind the ajar door and pulls out a shy young girl. Ooh, I gotta make a voice for her. Oh, damn it.
Here.
Fuck.
Here, meet our latest hire.
The girl looks shell-shocked. You give her an reassuring smile as you can muster before pushing the pile of papers aside. Hi there. Just as you heard, I'm Tomo. No need to call me boss or anything like that. As if you can get anyone to do that anyway. And who doles out the checks every day? And who doles out the checks every payday? Aye, aye, boss. Aiko giggles while you shake your head. So, would you please introduce yourself, miss? The unnamed girl sits down in front of you, Aiko popping down beside her. Alright. I'm gonna make her a quiet one. How about that?
I'm Chiasa.
Oh, that sounds like Minako. That's fair.
I'm Chiasa. Here's my resume.
She hands you a mostly empty sheet with her education listed on it. Thankfully, she's of legal age. It's a good start. Thanks, Chiasa. Luckily, you've already got the best reference on your side.
I do?
Me, of course. You stupid woman. Chiasa looks like a deer in headlights. You slide over her contract. I know that this is sudden and probably doesn't feel very professional, but
he's just very friendly.
I was going to say, new to this, but sure. I'll show you the ropes, but after that your job will just be to help out.
Help out?
Oh.
Help out?
Yeah, essentially you'll go from place to place as it gets busier throughout the day. Help the other employees when they need it. You'll be a gopher. It'll be great. Chiasa seems somewhat relieved at the thought of not working alone. Also, how good are you at swimming? She ponders at the question for a moment.
Pretty good. I've lived near water for most of my life.
Are you also a mermaid? Oh god. I thought we got rid of the magic bullcrap. Please don't. That's some good news right there. Our regular for teaching swimming lessons is gone for a little while.
A little while?
Yeah, she's off traveling, likely for a while longer. Don't worry, I wouldn't just toss you straight into teaching without instructions.
If you're sure that it's okay.
Of course, just so you know, just you know. Tell me if we give you more than you can handle at once.
Okay.
Oh great. Yuki knocks on the wall, considering the open door, then walks in.
Hi, Tomo, are you... Oh, hello there.
Why am I giving Yuki a English accent? I don't know.
Hi.
The girl sure is timid.
I'm Yuki. Are you our new hire, perchance?
I sure hope she is. The small girl fidgets on her seat before nodding. She's probably a freak.
Yes, I'm Chiasa. It's nice to meet you, Yuki.
She loosens up slightly when Yuki responds with a smile.
If you're busy right now, I can come back later.
Is it about the pageant?
Pageant? Oh, snap. I was going to mention that before, but I forgot.
Of course, you freaking hick. You didn't ask her to join it yet.
Right, I forgot. Chiasa, would you be willing to take part in the beauty pageant that's coming up in a few days? Every newbie does it at least once.
Aiko turns on the puppy eyes in Chiasa's direction as the small girl wilts.
Sure. I mean, what would I need to do?
I mean, you've seen a beauty pageant, right? Oh, hell, I don't even know. A lingerie? There's a talent show, a swimsuit competition, and a lingerie competition. Why is there a lingerie competition? When is that? What? You're not sure that you were ever actually told about any of that? The Weeks is suddenly looking up. I get to see women in skimpy outfits. All right.
I'm not sure I'd be good at fit for those kinds of things. Please, you're super cute. Or, you're really cute. You do well, I swear.
Chiasa crumbles under the pressure, reaching for a pen to sign her work contract.
All right, I'll do the thing. I'll do the thing. The thing you say.
You will die within 24 hours. Get out. Yuki lets out a sigh of relief from behind Chiasa. You have to try hard not to do the same. Aiko just grins. I'm glad to hear it. Sorry if you're a little overwhelmed by this one female. Aiko, can you help her get a uniform and show her to a dressing room?
Sure thing. Come on, She.
She? Chiasa. Chiasa. You will refer to me as Chiasa. Shit. Oh my god. I made up a new voice for her. I'll show you around. I need to give her that voice now. Fuck that. Fuck that stupid, timid bullcrap voice I was giving her. She's gonna have that voice now. Aiko gives Chiasa a warm smile before they exit the room together, leaving you and Yuki in peace. So, you were saying?
Just that we're going to start the guest prelims today.
Damn.
Huh?
We're going to be training Chiasa, so I won't get to watch.
Pig?
You give her a joking grin, and her frown melts into a smile.
What do you think of her? Will she be okay?
I don't know. I mean, she probably look good in a swimsuit. Oh, you mean the work? Oh. Super shy, but it's cute. Super shy, but it's cute in its own right. She'll probably do well in the pageant.
I meant for the job. Ah! Oh my god, Tomo, my man. We are thinking the exact same way.
High five, bruh. High five me. Alright.
I meant for the job.
Heck, if the job can make me into someone responsible and happy, I'm sure she'll have no issues with it.
Ha, if you say so.
That said, I should probably keep her away from Sakura for at least a day. Oh boy. Yuki snorts with a laughter, shaking her head. Once she sits down, you both get to work on the stack of papers. Oh boy. The companionable silence of work comes to an end when Yuki stretches and stands.
Right, well, I've got a prelim to go help with. You should probably find Chiasa and I... Here!
Here?
Yes.
The two girls walk in, Aiko giving you and Yuki a grin.
We found some stuff that fits her, no problem.
Aiko turns to Chiasa and pats her on the back.
Good luck, Chi. You'll be great.
Finally, Aiko turns back to us. Yuki?
I'm going now. Great, let's go.
Whee! Vroom! Aiko and Yuki head out the door together, leaving Chiasa and you alone on the first date. Are you sure about all of this? Is it really okay for me to jump in like this? Sure I am. But are you? We dumped it all on you pretty suddenly. I'm worried that it's too good to be true, if I'm honest.
Oh, that's so good. Yep, I'm sticking with that.
She stares at you, though. She's trying to read some sort of secret off your face. Nope, I felt the same way when I first started here. You know, turns out that it's just the side effect of being employed at a resort. Now, let's get started. Boom shakalaka. Looks like we missed the ending off of the prelims. I'm sorry. Don't be. You did a good... Don't be. You did a great job. You spent most of the day with Chiasa, showing her the ropes. After that, you taught swimming lessons while she shadowed you. I didn't do much. You followed, you listened, and hopefully you learned too. Seems like you did a great job to me. Are you really sure? She's going to need work on that confidence. Maybe the pageant will actually be good for her. The contract you signed is almost identical to the one I had when I first started here. I certainly look like I know what I'm doing, right? Uh-huh. I don't see myself suddenly becoming the owner, though. How long since you took over? Oh, I'm here thanks to my grandmother. She passed, leaving the deed to me. It wasn't long ago at all. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to... It's fine, really. She did right by me. You give Chiasa a smile and she relaxes again. If you say so. Ha I do. But now it's time to take a break and relax. You shouldn't be anything else that needs to get done this evening. After escorting Chiasa back to where she's staying and returning home yourself, you head straight to bed, feeling weary. Hiromi's due to arrive tomorrow. But there's still plenty left to show Chiasa. Another bright, shiny day. My eyeballs are burning. You get changed and ready with a hint of reluctance. You're tempted to put on some nicer clothing. The female's coming. But there wouldn't be much point. You throw on your beach bounce uniform and make your way over to the resort. You barely turn the corner when you bump into a familiar face. Ah! Ah! Eck! Ah, here you are. I've been looking for you. You're caught off guard as you realize that Chiasa is also approaching you. I better talk to Hiromi. That would be stupid. Ah, yes. Good to see you again, Hiromi. You flash her your award-winning smile, and she grins coyly in return. Well, I've got you here, Tomo. I was wondering if there was something you could help me with this evening. If I'm free, I'll be glad to. Also, I'm pleased to introduce you to Chiasa, one of our new hires. Hi! Chiasa gives a shy little wave to Hiromi for a moment. You're reminded of prey wandering into a lion's den. Does Tomo think she's a lesbian? Or praying? I don't... Oh no! I missed it. Fuck, I made me click. Chiasa must get the same feeling. She glances at you imploringly before anything can happen. Why are we zooming in? As much as you can attempt to see where the moment will go, you nod and walk closer to them. Well, I don't want us to be late for her next day of training. You going to watch the finals of the guest pageant then? Wish I could. At least it'll be a surprise when I get to see the winner in the main pageant. Is cute little Chiasa entering the main pageant? You give Hiromi a grin. I wouldn't dare spoil a surprise like that for one of my guests. After getting Chiasa away from the surprisingly forward Hiromi, you show her around some more. She's a natural when she doesn't know you're watching her. You're woken by a buzzing and beeping from your phone. You reach out blindly and grab it. Hello? You open your eyes realizing it's just a text. Yuki's asking if you'll come to a pre-show meeting for the pageant in an hour. You respond with an affirmative. Okay. That's easy, just an O and the letter G. You give yourself time to relax, napping for another half an hour before getting ready. Yeah, man. As it turns out, you shouldn't have done that. You're basically rushing out of the door, about to be late. Damn it. Do I not have any choice anymore? What is this? You try not to look like you dashed the whole way here when you walk in. Oh god, who is she? In a circle sits Yuki, Aiko, Chiasa, and an elegant girl you've never seen before. I'm gonna give her the snobbiest voice. She and Aiko seem to be in a stare down. You make yourself known by clearing your throat. Glad you could join us, boss. She smirks at you under her glasses, and you feign a wound through the heart. You respected my authority. Okay, so you know most of us, but this lady here... Yuki indicates to the unknown woman with a wave of her hands. She's got yellow eyes. That ain't natural. She's a demon. She's probably like a stupid kitsune or something. The woman stands to attention, smiling demurely. I'm Emiko. I won the preliminary round of the guest pageant. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Please, no need to be formal. I'm Tomo. Pleasure to meet you. You give her a warm smile and bow your head politely. She giggles. Oh boy. This meeting is just to make sure everyone knows what's going on. Right. Want to take the lead, Yuki? She smiles and nods, adjusting her glasses imperiously. The pageant is broken up into 3 events. Each event takes place in the early afternoon over a series of 3 days. There's the talent show, the swimsuit competition, and lingerie modeling. Yeah, I don't understand that either. Since when? Since when? You smirk and shake your head at her moment of shyness. With a quick peek, you notice that Chiasa has gone bright red. You look like a strawberry. Is everyone ready for the events? Yes. I think so. Oh, if one of these girls has to sing for their talent thing and it's all written in text, I'd be so glad to sing that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm such a freak.
Emiko smiles at Chiasa and pats her on the head. I've decided that I like you.
Thanks, Miss Emiko. Thank you, Miss Emiko.
Emiko smiles brightly before facing you again. Also, your resort is lovely. That almost sounds like Hiromi. Thank you for the opportunity to participate in the pageant. It should be fun. Alright, see ya. You give her a smile before watching as all the girls filter out. They're barely gone a moment before. At least the room is cozy. Hiromi yawns loudly as she fetches what appears to be a cup of coffee and starts eating it. And a donut. Her exhausted face briefly reminds you of morning Sakura. She sits down and you grab breakfast for yourself sitting opposite Hiromi. Those were the pageant girls, Ah, yeah. A shame I won't get the chance to take part. She smirks at you from across the rim of her cup. You suspect that she'd be a runaway victor. I have a feeling the bank wouldn't be too appreciative of their auditor prancing around in her underwear in public. I think I look rather incredible like that, quite frankly. That's not what I was getting at. She snickers while eating her donut, while eating her styrofoam cup, carelessly getting cream on her nose. She wipes it away with the tip of her finger and slowly licks it clean. I know, I merely like to play around. No kidding. No fucking way. Could not discern that from the way you just... You fidget on your seat. Hiromi notices beaming at you like a cat with a bowl of milk. As it's nice as that the owner is having breakfast with a simple guest like myself. You have something you'd like to request. Correct. Should you have any free time in the evening? She reaches in her pocket, pulling out a card with her number on it. Give me a ring. We'll do some work. Sure. Yuki should be at the reception desk right about now. Get a key to the staff room from her. And please don't knock over the stack of papers on my desk. It's organized chaos at this point. I'll be sure to avoid it. She yawns again before busying herself with more food. You decide to take the opportunity to fucking get out of there. PTFO. She's not that bad, I guess, but I like her more if she hadn't come here to potentially close the whole resort down. See you later, then. I'll be at the pageant. I expect lots of flaunting. I will pass along your request. I like how passive-aggressive Tomo is right now. Man, he's like my most favorite protagonist out of like all the animes and the mangas that I've exposed myself to. This is my favorite. Mainly because he's not a fucking horny shit. I like him. He's cool. You make your way towards where the stage will be set up, stretching and enjoying the sun. Ah, yes, my skin is peeling off of my bones. Perfect. You think about the girls entering the pageant. You could probably help one of them out. But who? Who would I help out? Why? Alright, so I know Yuki. I know Aiko. Chiasu has been walking around. Who the hell? Okay, Imiko. Being extremely strategic here. Emiko. Seems like she has a bit of interest in me. I want to know her a little more. She's a guest, though. Why would I care about her? Let's go find Chiasa. Aiko's doing fine. Yuki probably needs help, but that would be the easy way. Help Chiasa. She's the one that's super unconfident about it. Your heart goes out to the poor shy Chiasa. Although there's the risk of pushing her too hard, you should try to help her out. You should still try to help her out. Chiasa notices you as you approach her. She fidgets, twiddling her fingers nervously.
Hi, Tomo.
Feeling nervous?
Is it that obvious?
Well, the sound of your voice gets louder as you seem to fidget. As if it were any more obvious, we'd have to sedate you. Your heart goes out to the little figure standing in front of you. Want a little help, perhaps?
I'm okay.
Really? You stand and wait. Doesn't take longer for her to crack, shuffling from foot to foot.
I would actually like some help, Tomo. Alright, well, first up is the talent show. What can you do? I mean, I've heard you sing before.
Oh, yes. And in Chiasa's voice. No way.
My prayers have been answered. Thank you. She goes bright red, looking away. I can't do that in front of other people. Sorry. I can play guitar, though. I'm not super great, but I am okay. Would that work? I mean, in front of other people. You can try singing. Go on, Chessa, try singing anyway. I know you can do it. She looks uncertain, but gives you a nod regardless. I'll try. You give her a pat on the head before making your way center stage. There's a reasonably large crowd, though you hope it'll be even more packed in the days to come. The crowd applauds politely when you're standing in front of the mic. Oh, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have forced her like that. I knew she was embarrassed. Ladies and gents, that's me. Ladies and gents, it is my pleasure to bring you the first stage of the pageant. The guest preliminaries have finished, and now we've got 3 days to go. First up today is Chiasa. Chiasa walks on the stage looking nervous. She's too incredibly shy and cute for the crowd to boo, even though her voice cracks immediately. You feel bad for her. You don't even get a chance to go up and apologize because the moment the pageant ends, you're busy with work. Shit! You sit back in your chair stretching and trying to cast out the rest of the day's stress. Fuck! Damn it, that was a bad idea! The pageant would have been more fun if I didn't have to deal with the bank at the same time. The odd guest pauses to give you a wave and make small talk. Go away. One newlywed couple even brings you coffee and thanks you for the great work. Goes a long way in cheering you up and helping you relax.
Why, hello there, my favorite lovely.
You know what? I think her sounding like Lucius, the Eternal, would be better. I mean, she's got the purple hair like Slanesh anyway. Everyone's your favorite, Sakura.
Yeah, but you and Aiko are favorite Estes.
I don't know what that... Okay. You chuckle. She hugs you from behind, the smell of coffee and flowers hanging in your nose. If you say so. Anything. Anything I can help you with?
Not really. You just seem a little stressed.
You're hardly surprised that she noticed. Sakura seems to easily tune on people's feelings. A little, sorry.
Psst. It's your own fault. Is it your own fault that you're stressed?
Not really.
Then don't bother apologizing.
She gives you a thump on the arm before breaking the hug. Before breaking your leg. And standing up.
Are you going to be busy this evening? I'm going to get a drink.
Club or bar?
Bar.
You were going to go there anyway. You live above it.
And I can get good, cheap drinks because of that.
You consider it for a moment. Probably be nice. On the other hand, you're still busy. Plus, you expect that Hiromi will show up at some point and expect your help. Sorry. Sorry, Sakura. I literally don't want that stupid styrofoam eating chick to show up and ruin it, alright? Thanks, but I'll pass. Tempting, but I'm not free tonight, most likely.
I'll have to see if Aiko or Yuki's interested then.
You actually think you can get Yuki to go drinking with you?
Not a chance. I always offer just in case, though. Take care for now, Tomo.
She gives you a peck on the cheek and a sultry wink before slipping away. You continue soaking in the silence, leaning back in your chair. Ah, peace and quiet. Not even a minute passes before you spot the familiar figure of a certain auditor. Oh, God. Ah, Tomo, so this is where you've been hiding. Hardly hiding. She gives you a petulant look, folding her arms. Hey, it's busy right now. Being audited is hardly icing on the cake. Speaking of, there's work to be done. The staff room's free if you want to work there. Staff room's free. We can work there. You take a deep breath and nod, pushing away your half-empty drink. Alright, let's go.
You hurt
my feelings if you sound any more reluctant. She smirks and you roll your eyes. Ugh. Hey, I'm not charmed yet. At least you know it's inevitable. Oh. Oh shit. You give her a weak smile. Follow her out, heading towards the staff room. You cross paths with Yuki as you go. She gives you both a warm smile while sipping a cup of tea. She's working late too, trying to impress me, perhaps. I wish. That's just Yuki being Yuki. I promoted her to my assistant right after our meeting a few days ago, actually. With good reason, it would seem. You reach the staff room and make eye contact with your massive stack of paperwork. Ugh. Speaking of trying to impress me, it sure doesn't look good when your paperwork. She waves at the stack with a hint of disgust. Looks like that. Ugh. Behold, my actual evening plans. I expect to be easier to sift through when I'm not being audited. You give her a pointed look, but she either doesn't notice or pretends not to. She takes a seat and pulls out a little laptop while yawning. Right, cash flows. Oh, cash flow analysis? You hand over... Whoa, what the hell was that? You hand over a few pages. Ugh, was your grandmother not a fan of computers? No, she wasn't. I suppose the whole place is rather low-tech then. Bad-mouthing my resort, are you, Hirome? Wouldn't dream of it. Also, can you see by this? Also, as you can see by the size of this stack, I do actually have to work. I'll be sure to keep my disruptions to a minimum. Ah, I see. That's the noise of paper. Not white noise, and my earbuds cutting out. You pull some more pages out of the stack. Barely a minute goes by when... Receipts? Right here. You hand her a small stack of papers. Where are the rest of them? That is all of them. Are you kidding? I'm not. Those are all from between the moment I took over until just yesterday. Frustrating. Yeah, frustrating is right. You keep your thoughts to yourself, placing some finished work to the side. What is it that you're doing? Well, I'm trying to fill out stock orders, pay bills, and manage vendors. Okay, no need to snap at me. She grins faintly, tapping on the table a few times. It seems that any time there's quiet between you, she speaks up. That said, as a guest, this place is quite lovely, although I'd rather be at the hot springs or drinking. You sigh and stretch before getting up. Give me a moment. You head to the back room and open a cupboard. Oh my, how very naughty. You snore softly, turning around with an unopened bottle of whiskey and 2 glasses. Either I was gonna get drunk in the bar, or I was gonna get drunk here, okay? Hope you like it warm. I can't exactly keep ice in here. I'll survive. You pour a bit into each cup and sit back down. Sit back down. That was some good delivery right there. Hopefully that does something for you. Definitely a start. Some people are just impossible to please. She smiles at you over her glass and takes a sip. Oh, very nice. The receipt for it is probably in there somewhere. Even better. You roll your eyes and get back to work, sipping your way through the whiskey as you go. With a drink to keep her occupied, Hirome interrupts you less. Ha! Oh yes, just to numb her enough. So far so good, let's call it a night. How did you manage to drink that much? Your tongue feels dry. It's stuck to the roof of your mouth. Perhaps getting drunk wasn't the best idea. Also, it wasn't my choice. This is not even a game anymore. This is just a thing that I'm narrating and reading the words that appear on the screen. Hopefully it's entertaining. It's probably the drinks that have forced you to still be awake, considering you need to leap out of bed for bladder relief. Yeah. You feel a little better after handling that. Had to do a lot of heavy lifting, if you know what I mean. I'm lonely. Finally, you decide to seek out the solution to your sudden cravings for carbs. As a human appears in front of you, you decide to munch down on her neck and tear her head off. You drink the blood slowly. Ah yes, you are fully satisfied, and now you're ready for the day. You're halfway through a baguette when Sakura drops into the seat in front of you. She hopelessly drains away at her realistic 3 liters of coffee. Coffee? 3 liters of coffee for the morning while staring at you.
like this work every morning thing.
Are you still keeping your jobs at the diner and the nightclubs? Sakura sighs, sitting down the empty mug she'd been holding and picking up another she brought.
No. To be honest, they weren't paying great. Besides, people were getting too forward with me.
How old are you? You're like 18, right? Unconsciously, your knuckles whiten and you nearly crush your breakfast. What? You're my responsibility now.
Don't worry, Tomo. You know me, full of surprises. I would have been fine even if things had gone bad.
If you say so. She probably isn't just lying to make you feel better. You bet she's most likely a secret black belt. Or she's got tentacles somewhere.
I do. I already have my favorite lovelies over here. Which is great until it's not. Then whatever. Oh.
She shrugs. You do the same before resuming your snack. Whatever.
So thoughts on the pageant so far?
Suddenly, Cthulhu. Oh, a portal opens up and Cthulhu comes out and kills the girl. She grins and waits for you to swallow while sipping at her second cup of coffee. Haven't seen it yet. I'm excited about today's round, though. Sakura puts down another empty mug, stretching amusedly.
Yes! Swimsuits!
Careful, you might drool everywhere. She giggles and stands up.
Wish everyone luck for me, and give Aiko a hug for me while you're at it. I'll be there later, after doing a little gratering.
That's not a word. I'm not going to hug her for you.
Spoil sport.
Anyway, how are you coping with the new job?
It's easy, you were right.
Looking more alert and caffeinated than before, she smiles at you then saunters out. She may not be voluptuous as the other girls around here, but she sure does know how to walk. I mean, she walks down a runway for her job. It takes effort to pull your mind out of the gutter and put it back on work. You think you should probably clear some of the paperwork out before the pageant starts. Alright. You head backstage, nearly bumping into a red-faced Chiasa. Something wrong?
I don't...
Oh, that's right. I don't know what to wear. A swimsuit. She pouts at you for a moment, twiddling her fingers. Well, I have swimsuits. I just don't know which one would be best to wear. I have one that looks like it's a school uniform. And another one that Miss Sakura recommended to me, but I don't know which to wear. I don't like this. Don't you dare tell me to select a choice. Let's see. Alright. Damn it. Is that the... Okay, so the fuck. So the title screen for this thing, it was her. It was her thing. She was wearing something that was extremely risque. I think that's what it was. I'd be like, just wear what you want. Just... This is so dumb. I'd be like, what do you think looks comfortable? What do you think feels... Like, this or that. That or this. Go with the cute one. Oh my god. I don't know, do it. Fuck, I wouldn't just do this for... This irritates me. Alright, go with the cute one. You'd probably be more comfortable in the modest one. Plus, it's cute. If you're sure. Thank you, Tomo. Anytime. Actually, no, don't. You give her a warm smile and a pat on the head, receiving a smile in return. Good luck, you'll do just fine. Stepping out onto the stage is rather pleasant when it's met by warm applause. Wow. Wow, what a nice crowd. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to see so many smiling faces. Get on with it! I guess I'm not the only one who's a fan of swimsuits. Go figure. You grant the polite bubbling of laughter from the audience. You take a quick peek backstage after getting a thumbs up. You barrel on. I believe you've waited long enough. I think I've blue ballsed you guys long enough. It's time for the second round of the pageant. First up is Chiasa. Oh yeah. Yeah. Damn it! I just realized I didn't get to sing. Ah, that's a bummer. You head to the side of the platform, smiling as Chiasa skips past you. Why does she look like she's wearing a diaper? Hello, everyone! You can see Sakura in the crowd, biting her bottom lip with interest. Finally, she grins lewdly. You sigh, deciding just to enjoy Chiasa skipping around. The shy blush on the girl's face only increases the degree of her cuteness. She's just pink all over. She's an alien. She's doing really well. Well, with the crowd.
Chiasa's doing great. Yeah, it'd be great if this helped with her shyness.
Here's hoping. When the crowd comes to a close, Chiasa is the victor by a hair. You begrudgingly return to work. What is happening? Is this the entire game? I really hope I don't just finish this all in one sitting. You climb out of the water, toweling yourself off. Ah. It was really wet down there. Someone filled the pool with water. You've gotten into pretty great shape by exercising nearly every day. We keep bumping into each other. I know, right? Sucks. You jump in surprise. Ah! What? Oh, yeah, right. You clear your throat and look away. I suspect it's not just a chance at play. You're correct. Is this where you drag me back to the staff room to do some more work? Tempting, tempting. But it can be done later. I want to go out. And who's stopping you? Pardon? There's a club around here, yes. I haven't had the chance to let loose for a while. Okay. Okay, you know where it's at. I heard that one of the Beach Buns girls works there. Sakura. She's the greeter here now. The work at the arcade too. She works at the arcade too from time to time. She doesn't work at the club anymore though. Darn. If she hears you complimenting her, she might give you a show anyway. You carefully note the interest that creeps up in Hiromi's eyes. Try not to get lost in your imagination. I might need this, because my character is extremely stressed out. Plus, she irritates the shit out of me. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Let's go to the club. With this lady that I have shown, like, obvious disinterest in her. Even without my own decision. Do I have the time to put on clothes first? I mean, I gotta be nice to her, right? She's auditing this place. Didn't even consider that. This is for the resort. For the resort. Goddamn. Do I have time to put on clothes first? Hiromi hums and rubs her chin. It's a date. Let's go. Towards my room for clothes, right? Oh, if you insist. She knowingly smirks at you. Oh boy. Here are your drinks. She's with you, right? You glance over your shoulder to the woman currently dominating the dance floor. Yeah. Damn. It's not all it's cut out to be, that's for sure. You dance your way through the throng, careful not to spill the drinks. Tomo, there you are. Some of the figures dancing around Hiromi's part, and you get more than a few jealous looks. You clank your glasses together and sync them, feeling an immediate buzz wash through you. Tired already? Hey, I was exercising before we came out. Hiromi giggles a full-on, cheerful giggle. You're both hot, sweaty messes from dancing. Who taught you to move like that? Years of university and cheap bars. You weren't too bad yourself, Tomo. You have every eye in the club on you. What? Tons of people were looking at you too. Yeah, right. Yeah, and jealousy. Jeez. Don't patronize me. Ha! You flatterer, you. So what now? Your heart's still pounding and your brain's swimming in alcohol. Nothing comes to mind. Ugh. I don't know. You just stare opposite Hiromi. She rolls her eyes and leans in. Mwah. What? The kiss noise she makes goes entirely over your head. She sighs and grabbing your shirt. Huh? You yank towards her, your lips meeting. Oh no! Again with this! Why? Look at that stupid face. She kisses you hard, her tongue forcing its way in your mouth.
You're choking me. Oh my god.
You're entirely at her mercy. She presses you against the wall, slipping a hand on your... Oh god! Help me! Careful of the heart scar, okay? Her fingernails drag slowly down. When she finally breaks the kiss, you're gasping for breath.
You're choking me with your tongue.
Yummy. Though that might just be your taste in alcohol. Thanks. She releases you and steps back. Phew. More dancing then? You blink slowly. You're fairly sure you don't have another song. She giggles at your expression and offers her hand. Fine. Back to resort it is. I still have paperwork to finish tonight. Ha ha ha. You slump across the desk, eyes half closed. Okay. Work time. You start slapping yourself. You blink and yawn, stretching out. Suddenly, something catches your eye. Oh wow, that's so nice. That's so nice. You pull the plate closer. What? You pull the plate closer. Set on it is a decently sized cake with a couple of slices missing. Huh. There's a little card on it, which you pick it up. Dear Tomo, thank you very much. I hope you like the cake. Love, Chiasa.
Yes! I got a cake! I'm gonna sit here, baby, yeah! I don't have to die!
You let out a soft ah. Oh, that's so cute. Just then immediately begin the process of soaking up the booze in you. Yes, the cake is delicious and moist. Chiasa's a gifted baker. Once you finish the whole thing, you feel satisfied enough to finally get to work. All right. You yawn and stretch. You swear you've gone over these same numbers before. You've planned for the worst, which is really just you're forced to sell, which is really just that you're forced to sell the resort. It would leave enough money for you and all the staff to be okay for a little while and find new work. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Your train of thought is derailed before it can clear. And truly begin. Aiko walks in, carrying food. The smell of fried goods wafts up to your nose, and despite yourself, your stomach grumbles away. Morning. My stomach is eating itself from the inside. You yawn as she puts down a tray of freshly cooked breakfast and tea on it. There's just tea poured over it. Morning, sleepyhead. What's with this?
Just doing my job, taking care of the staff.
I'm the boss, not an employee.
So?
Thank you for the food. You can tell the puppy dog eyes are only a moment away, so you artfully dodge them.
What are you working on so hard this morning?
Just running a bunch of numbers.
And why do you need to do that?
For some contract negotiation with the bank. Nothing to worry about, okay?
Does it have anything to do with that really pretty woman who visited you yesterday afternoon?
You consider lying. Don't even try to fib. You know I'm a far brighter than I get credit for. You consider lying. You reconsider lying. Yes, she's an auditor with the bank. Please don't tell anyone else. Just treat her like you would any other guest.
Honestly, I don't like that you've been keeping secrets from us.
Full disclosure, it wasn't my choice. Yuki already knows too.
God, I knew it. She told me she had no idea. That sneak is an incredible liar.
She pouts and folds her arms. Even so, you can't say that to her face. You don't know anything about this, got it? But, okay. You give her your best withering stare over the rim of your cup, and she bursts into giggles. Okay. Not the reaction you'd hope for, but it seems to have done the job all the same. I'm not really liking the fact how Tomo's just withering away to a husk. I mean, I do that normally because I don't eat that much, but this guy is like straight up having like the worst time right now. You expected this would be a challenging hurdle for Chiasa to pass. You find her leaning against a wall, trying to look small while Miko talks to her. You're cute. Really cute.
Damn it, that sounds like fucking... Go from one side to the platform to the other. That's it. That's the voice I want. Count the steps in your head. 1, 2, 3, pose. 1, 2, 3, turn to the crowd, pose. 1, 2, 3, then you're at the other side of the stage. Then turn around and repeat it to the other direction. And the other direction. You've got this. Chiasa gives Amiko a shaky smile.
Thank you, Miss Amiko. Doing a good deed, eh?
I feel bad if the little mouse scampered off before all was said and done.
She gives Chiasa a wink and the girl fidgets in response. Thanks. Amiko takes off, leaving you alone with Chiasa. She gives you a small smile. Okay, here's what I noticed. The game's like, you need to choose someone to help throughout the pageant. Didn't know that this was going to be the entire pageant. Like, I made one choice. And I'm stuck with her.
Tomo, what should I wear?
Oh, that's right. Tomo, what should I wear? Pants. No, wait, this is a lingerie. Don't wear pants. Underwear. She narrows her eyes at you, and you smile back. Well, yeah, I have a frilly one, a baby doll, oh, and a robe. The baby doll? The fuck is that? What the hell? I don't... Wear the baby doll?
What is that? What is that?
I'm just imagining a stupid baby covering up her private parts. Like, what is a little plastic baby? Frilly... Maybe she can be confident. Wear the frilly underwear. With a robe? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Let's go with the frilly underwear. Give the frilly underwear a go, I guess. I think you can manage that? She also takes a deep breath and nods. Yeah, let's do it. Give her a reassuring smile before leaving so that she can get ready. Oh my. She looks like freaking Princess Bubblegum. Her whole body's like pink. She puts on a good show, strutting her stuff. What? Did, like, my guy not want to do an announcer? I like how it just completely skipped over the fact that my guy's an announcer. Just, oh, let's just get to the nudity. Yeah! If you want to waste slides hearing you guy talk, or have continuity or consistency. Indeed, you're incredibly proud of her. Though you believe that Imiko's choice in lingerie and poses have taken the win this time. Oh. It's a fantastic feeling to stand out on stage while watching the crowd cheer wildly. Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to announce the winner of this pageant. The crowd cheers wildly. Sakura walks on the stage, giving everyone a little sway of her hips. She hands you an envelope, smiling widely. You accept it with just a bronze grin. Thanks. Alright, the winner of this year's Beauty Bounce pageant is... The crowd goes still, and for a moment the thought of just walking off stage grips at you. See ya. As funny that would be. Yes! Oh my god, Tomo, you're my man. Oh my god. Imiko! Bringing victory to the guests. Imiko skips on stage, beaming radiantly. Well done, person I've never really met. She heads straight for the mic and yells out in delight. Thank you everyone for your support. This time we beat Beach Bounce. She giggles and faces the offstage area, poking at her tongue at the other contestants. The other girls all pile on stage laughing, and the crowd goes a level beyond wild. When Sakura turns up with a bouquet of flowers, Imiko plucks one out and slides into Sakura's hair. The girl feigns a swoon and giggles before joining the huddle next to her. What is this? Alright. Okay. That was so much fun. I'm really glad that I won. No way. She grins wickedly at the lot of you, and you all toast with their glasses of champagne. Yes! Let us revel! Revel! Yeah. Aiko pouts, leaning back in the hot spring. You were a fine rival, dear. Yumiko smiles warmly. Aiko smiles back, apparently appeased. Sorry that I let you down, Tomo. I tried to help, but it was my bad. Don't worry about it. Chiasa twiddles her fingers uncontrollably. Eventually, Sakura turns up with more drinks and snacks. You slip away. See ya. You stifle a yawn, fidgeting at your chair while Hiromi rummages through her drawer. She pulls out a tightly bound stack of papers and places them in front of you. Okay, let's see the damage. You try to swallow the lump in your throat as you start to read through. Well, the payback rate isn't impossible, but this initial charge? Indeed. You don't currently have that much in actual money, so you'll need to sell some assets to cover it. All in all, we could have, and arguably should have, taken more, but I argued for your case. Plus, I was hoping that we could come to an agreement. An agreement. I can make some of that charge go away. You narrow your eyes. Go on. You're interesting. Why don't I have my way with you until I'm bored? What the fuck? What? He starts crying and undressing. You think about the girls while Hiromi watches you inquisitively. My choices are, can't, I already like someone, or, okay. This is a brutal game. What is this? Alright. For the resort. Oh my god. Ugh. This goddamn styrofoam eating. Fine. Okay. You get up from your chair and Hiromi goes to the door, checking to make sure it's locked. Are you sure? Are you sure, Tomo? Oh, absolutely. I've got an itch that needs to be scratched. Alright, here's what's great about this, is that I have the ability to blur all that if anything goes bad. She sits on the corner of the table, unbuttoning her top. Yeah, it's not so bad. You're moving closer to do as she wants. There's a part... Saved as a slave. There's a part of you that feels utterly filthy, but at least the resort will be okay. Yeah! It takes a long time before her to get tired of you, which is much of a blessing as it is a curse. That's it? That was so quick! Okay. What happened then? What happened to the resort? Are you kidding me? That was so short. Boo! Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm assuming that this is what the risque outfit was. So I gave up my body to save the resort. Okay. Okay. And then what? Is that what happened? She reduced the price, right? We could pay for it. And then everyone lived happily there ever after. I get an achievement though, unlike last time. The game developer's like, there's no possible way anyone can lose now. They'll get some in the end. Oh yeah. Well, that was that was Beauty Bounce. It's on Steam for I don't know how much money, I forgot. But, yeah, that was great. That was wonderful. At least they got rid of the magic bullcrap. Oh my god. I like how the interactions between the girls were like, oh, you want to help them during the pageant. That's it? That's the only choice? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, I gotta say, the last game. The first game had In terms of a visual novel, the visual novel is supposed to give you at least a little bit of a choice if you know what kind of visual novel it is. Last time, I had a lot of choice to do. I actually got to choose to lie. I got to choose to not lie. This just seemed more like a... What is it? Damn, what's that word they use? Fan service. That's it. It just seemed more like a fan service to me. And what irritates me is... it actually does kind of irritate me. It's like, if you want to see the girls in their outfits, besides the one that you chose to help, you gotta go play the game again and make those decisions. I don't know. There wasn't that many decisions. I feel like I had way more, like, involvement with Made with Perfection than I did with this game. This is just boobs and butts, which is fine, but it's not really a game now, is it? Because I didn't lose. I still got some, right? And my options were, sorry, I like someone else, and then risk losing the resort, or, yeah, okay, I'll sell my body to pay for the resort. And even then, I don't even know what happened to the resort. I'm assuming the price went down and I could afford it with the initial cost. Like, this game's... These are... The people who take this game seriously... I don't know if I count as someone who's taking this game seriously, but it's a little stupid. This is a little stupid. Oh yeah. Alright, well that was it. This was a Beauty Bounce. If you want to like the whole thing I did, I might even put this all in one video. Whatever. Alright. I'm Seth of the Dead. If you enjoyed it, give me a like if you actually liked it. Subscribe if you're not, because I do more of this stuff all the time. Maybe I might even play an actual visual novel game. Alright, well, whatever. I'll see you... Whatever. Bye.